Same drill, but now it gets a little more real.
Right, so I'm up on my feet, but he's starting down. Now, again, most of the time when he hits a double, a lot of times because of just doing a normal double, boom, people fall their hips. Right, and they're trying to scramble from here, but he's got his body blanketed over me. So it's, you know, much easier for him to run his legs towards me or go towards me this way, put me on my back. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of teach ourselves to fall on the wrong hip, which is the right hip, as far as I'm concerned, right? So when he starts to take me down, I go whoop, and right away I'm already reversing him. All right, so what happened right there is instead of falling onto this hip, which his head is pushing me, I turn. And if he's hanging on, definitely he's gonna get rolled. But if you post, you let go of your leg and you have all the room to get away, right? So as I fall, I go, oh, and I turn into his head. And I whizzer right away. Now look at, nothing's holding in my legs because he posted. Then you back up and you're going from there. Okay, so again, it's teaching yourself to face his head as you're falling. You're falling and you're going up, boom. You can do a variety of different things once you're there because you're out. And it creates separation. Who was really great at this, who really showed us and broke this down was Luke Becker. He's a national champion from Minnesota. And guys would shoot in on him. He'd just go, oh no, whoa. And then he'd just be scoring on him. It was almost like a setup. And then one match was perfect because he went just like this. Boom, boom. And he put in, he had the legs in, he's riding the guy out. All right? So again, just think about falling. Instead of landing on this hip, as you start to fall, you just turn in and you're whizzering right away. Already whizzering. You create a space, his head's over here. If you're still hanging on your leg, he'll just roll. But he'll post to stay up. You can hip ice. Okay, start partner and go for it. I got you. Drills for the skills. So you kills. Great drill.
Partner, take you down on your hip. Don't counter. Let him have your legs.
Yeah, because once I'm here, as I'm falling, think about that's how most people drop. And then they try to scramble from here. All right? But he's still got a hold of my legs, and his body's above mine. And generally on a scramble situation, whoever has elevation is going to win. All right? So I'm trying to change the whole dynamic of this and put his head to the ground. So as I'm falling down, I'm going, oh no. Now look, my head's up, his head's down. So I'm allowing him to take me all the way down to the ground because you've missed your sprawl. Right? He's already this deep. And I'm falling and I create this gap. All right? Look where his head is. It's down there. And I have a whizzer. Right? So I fall all the way down to my hip and I just fall and face him. So think about this slow motion wise. Allow yourself at first. You get taken down, you're like, oh, boom, that's what I take. Now if I turn this way, look what happens to his head. Then I can hop back up. Or you can start running your hips into him. There's a lot of things that can happen from there. So you're right here, you want to face him when you fall. So you're facing him. Facing him when you fall.
Coach, do you have to beat his flare? If he starts to flare your legs, does that kill the move?
No, I mean, obviously if he picks my legs up, I'm going, whoop. It still creates a weird gap because all of a sudden he's like, this is not how I'm supposed to land. All right? So when he flares, normally what happens is what? Up. Now he's on top. All right? So all I'm trying to do is, it's like you're twisting your body in the air like a cat. So he comes up, he flares it, you're going, oh. It changes your hips, puts them in a wrong angle. Right? So it's basically you're just like jumping your hips around. But right now, his head's on this side. As I'm falling, I'm going falling into his hip. Or falling into his head. You're whizzering on the other side down right away. And you're up. Okay, scratch partner and go for it. Start slow. Baby steps.